right, it is time as we begin in the Dragonlords, our mythic adventure, as our crew using the Antikythera is traversing the Cerulean Sea and finding islands under constellations, and have begun navigated into constellation of the Gaian. And of course, hopes that they will find the various insanity that they seek. Ultimately, wandering around somewhat blind, having names of islands with no constellation, some places they want to go to a sea that they do not know. True adventuring and discovering at its very, very core. So, as you begin to make your preparations, is there anything that you want to make sure you are doing? I know we haven't done anything for the travel time yet either, as far as if you're sacrificing, if you're not, all that good stuff.
My vote is we take another journey without a sacrifice.
That'll be 3 days.
I think Afui seconded.
Yeah, I agree.
The motion carries.
And Kyra plays her lute a little bit. She sees you set course and begin doing the calculations for the guy again. She plays softly. In the stars to the east, you can see the figure of a 6-armed, one-eyed giant, the Gigan. When the Dragonlords first arrived, there was much strife between the newcomers and the native races of Thylia. Blood was spilled, but none reveled in the slaughter of warfare as much as Estar Archilander, who was the general of the Dragonlord armies. In one battle, he wiped out every Gigan warrior, to the last. After the massacre, the children of the Gigans prayed to Sidon and Lutheria for protection. Moved by their plight, the great titans rallied the centaurs, the nymphs, all the native races. They attacked the settlements of the Dragonlords across the islands in retaliation for Esther Archialander's crimes. The first war had begun.
Sparrow would just kind of look over at Vitalis, kind of like that's what he did?
And for a moment, I think Vitalis' face changes. It was kill to be killed. And their screams were glorious. It's how humans got to be here. The Vitalis, you regained your body.
He just continues at the helm, looking like nothing just happened.
The sailing becomes a clear night and the heavens are ablaze with the stars and constellations. Beautiful to look upon. The peace is broken when you catch sight of a falling star. Instead of streaking quickly across the sky, it grows larger and larger until the flaming ball seems like it might hit the ship. As it passes overhead, you can feel its heat. Some distance away, it crashes into the sea. And although now cooled by the sea, the fallen star continues to give off an eerie light, making its resting place easy to spot beneath the waves. What would you like to do?
Devin, I second that.
I just started to chat. Luke Goblin activated.
Oh.
We happily accept your bait, Matt. Thank you.
You're supposed to make a wish.
You can see it's
Are we
far
taking the
beneath the waves. You can tell me. Yeah, you can take the ship over there, but tell me how you want to try to take care of the problem.
Can we get closer? I've never seen one of those.
Well, I suggest, as it appears to be underwater, that you all gather close and I can give us tools to at least breathe down there.
I have a potion of water breathing.
Well, it takes care of you, but I can take care of the rest of us if you'll give me 10 minutes. So-
Matt,
Mm-hmm.
if we asked a question in private chat, I'm not sure why he didn't just outright ask. Have we had traveled long enough to have a long rest? Is this the same day? Have we?
This is that night.
Okay.
Is that night? Okay, so then no long rest. Cool. Sorry, Devin.
But I might be able to do a short rest.
You can mark a short rest, yes.
Thank you.
Well, I'm going to start casting. So, if you need water breathing, I suggest you save that potion because I can hit all of us at once.
Okay.
But, yeah, I'll start on that right away. I'll start ritually casting water breathing.
Good. So it's like also that time, you all can have your water breathing. How would you like to proceed?
With the swan dive.
Amazing.
So apparently Hesperia is going first, and we're all following after, going.
Yeah, just goes on him.
Does she always do that?
The water's fine, guys.
No, I think that's the first time we've seen her do that.
She does like the water, though.
Okay, so you swim deep down, and you finally come upon where it seems bits of it have fused slightly. Sorry, the glowing metal seems to be fused slightly into the ocean rock and lodged a bit, though not completely fused. And next, let me give a stealth check, as there's various things that could be attracted by the light.
If you're in water and you're in armor, do you still roll with disadvantage? Things I've never had to think about. With
Yes.
disadvantage, I've got a 5.
Yeah, you still roll disadvantage.
I'm still clinking around in my armor.
With disadvantage, I got a 23.
Without disadvantage, I
armor?
also got a 5.
I got a 6.
Wait, why do you have disadvantage?
Armor.
Because they're wearing heavy armor.
Oh, I see. 27.
Julie, are you wearing heavy armor?
No, I have leather armor.
Why are you rolling at disadvantage?
You guys were talking about rolling with disadvantage, and besides, leather would soak up water. It would get heavier.
I have heavy armor on. That's why I rolled with disadvantage.
Right. I
Because I
get
always
that.
have to.
I get that. But it is water. And it does soak up water, which makes me heavier.
But it wouldn't make you louder.
No? Well, it might.
Okay.
Whatever.
Yes.
It's
If
fine.
you want to roll with disadvantage, sure.
Vitalis got a 4.
Oh, dear.
You got a 4?
Oh, all right.
Cool. That was one less than my 5, so.
Oh, very good. So, as you begin to get close to the glowing rock, you see that below are a series 3 large finned creatures swirling around, and sensing your vibrations in the water, the 3 giant sharks look up and swim quickly towards you 3. Roll for initiative.
Oh man, did we already kill some sharks today?
I don't think that was the same day.
Oh.
This should be the same day that we killed the Chimera, I believe. Right?
Yes.
I'm just eating my mythical animals and shut up.
All right, let me see this. Oh, I got all the initiatives. All right, they're quickly swimming towards you, Kaya. It is your turn.
Can I use my bow under the water?
So a regular bow, it's a disadvantage up to its short distance, and then it automatically misses.
Okay, and how far away are they?
They would be 40 feet away.
Oh, well, I have 80, so. What is going on? Oh, that sucks. I rolled a natural 20 and a 4, so with the disadvantage, I got a 13.
Okay, so that actually hits the shark.
Oh. And he takes 10 points of damage.
Nice.
And that's my turn.
All right. Eidolon.
They're 50 feet away.
40.
40. Can I ready an action to attack when they get to us?
Yeah, just kind of staying with the group, getting your scythe all ready to go.
Yep.
Vitalis.
Vitalis 2 will ready an attack for whenever they get in melee range.
Okay, so I'm assuming with this you're moving to kind of be near each other during this, like, I am generally. All right.
Yeah.
Got it. In that case, the shark that Kaya hits. Second. Go, buddy. Here you go. Thank you. Swims very quickly. And I would say I will provoke the 2 held actions as it gets right to Kaya.
Okay. Do I take my full action, like 2 attacks, or do I just take 1 for?
Maybe
ready?
1 attack.
Okay.
Because extra attack happens when you strike on your turn.
I see. We have 14 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. That's 7 slashing.
Very nice.
I too get a 14, and it's 9 slashing. Or 9 piercing, excuse me.
Very good. All right. Goes to get the Kaya for 28 to hit.
That'll hit.
That is 28 piercing damage. And Adaris.
So, are there any within 5 feet of me?
So the 1 would be, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. We're just gonna blade song right off the bat, and yeah, and they're within 5 feet of me, so we're gonna attack with some green flame blade.
Green flame.
Yeah, we're gonna do it because yeah.
So it does fire damage, right?
Yeah, that's why I was thinking maybe I would do booming blade instead.
Yeah, I mean it's up to you, but yeah, fire, everything's resistant to fire
Yeah.
and water.
Just don't know if I'm going to be able to bait it to move. I might be able to. Sure, I'll try to bait it to move with a booming blade instead. So here's the attack. That's 15 to hit
That hits.
for 7 piercing damage and I'm trying to remember. Yeah, and then 1 extra D8 of damage right off the bat. So 3 thunder damage as well. Second attack,
Sorry, so what was the damage there?
3 thunder. So 7 piercing, 3 thunder. Second attack is just a 13 to hit.
13 hits.
For 10 piercing damage. And because I made an attack against it, I'm going to move away from it without provoking up attacks with mobile. And I don't want to move too far, but I want to move far enough to make it make an attack. So I'll move 10 feet away.
Okay. You got it.
And that's my turn.
All right. Hesperia.
She will swim over to Kaya and kind of just tap her on the shoulder and do Cure Wounds at third level for 14 healing. And I will
Thank you.
bonus action harness divine power to regain a second spell slot, and that'll end her turn.
Nikos.
I will attack the shark that's nearest to me.
Okay, so we have a big one there, the one that came forward.
11 to hit.
That will miss on the hide of the shark.
Yeah. Second attack. It's a 12 to hit.
That does not do it either.
Oh. Okay. I'll stay where I am and end my turn.
Okay. All right, so we have incoming shark. This one swims to Eidolon. That would be a 21 to hit.
Yep.
Right. Nice down hard for 20 piercing damage. And the next one goes directly for Hesperia. Swims in for an 18 to hit.
Me too.
All right. That bites down for 22 piercing damage. Kaya.
Okay. I'm going to bonus action disengage from the one that's attacking me and back up 10 feet and shoot at it again.
Okay, so disadvantage. The bow. If you have a crossbow, you're good to go. By the way.
No, it's the short bow.
Right. So what? But like, I do believe like a dagger short sword doesn't take damage. Do you have either of those?
I do have a short sword.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is you could essentially. Well, did everyone move away, or someone's still? There's still someone within 5 feet of it. So you could go with your short sword, potentially get sneak, then bonus action disengage and get away.
Okay, well, I'll do that.
It's up
instead.
to you. I'm just saying
Nope.
that's how you could get sneak.
No, that's fine. I can do that.
So you'd be able to swim to potentially get flanking, so you can take advantage on it.
Okay. With that, it's a 25 to hit.
Okay. Here you go. So that hits.
Yeah, so a 7 with the short sword. Hold on, let me get the sneak attack for another 11, so 18 total.
Nice. It is bloodied.
Okay, then I will disengage.
Yep.
That's my turn.
Very good. Eidolon.
I will move to a position where I can get flanking with somebody. I believe it attacked
Hesperia, I believe.
Hesperia. Yeah, I will try to get flanking with Hesperia and make my attacks. This one. The 11 to hit, which I believe misses.
Yes.
Then 18 to hit for 8 slashing, and I'm going to smite
Nice.
for 13 radiant. Going to bonus action attack. Oh, it's a nat 20, so I'm also going to smite. That's 13 bludgeoning. And 23 radiant.
How do you want to kill the first shark?
Okay, so I want to just swing to this guy and yeah, kills that, I believe. Okay, yeah, that's my turn.
Love it. Sharks in half. Going to Vitalis.
Vitalis is gonna attack the nearest shark. I believe there was one that attacked Eidolon. We'll attack that one.
Yeah. Kind of sharks are sort of all around you at this point. The other two.
Alright. For a... That is a 10 hit.
That will miss.
Second attack for a... There you go, much better. A 25 to hit
That hits.
for 7 points of piercing damage. And then he's gonna rotate around his trident and hit with the blunt end for a 20 to hit.
That hits.
And that one's gonna be an 8 bludgeoning.
Very good. Bruisin, get into that thick skin.
And that is his turn.
Adaris.
Yeah, he's just gonna do the same kind of thing. So if he can find one that's a little more isolated, he will. But otherwise, he's just gonna booming blade and see if he can't draw one off to chase him. So first attack, that should hit. That's a 15
That hits.
for 8 piercing and 3 thunder again. And second attack is a natural 1.
Oh,
And he'll back up 10 feet with mobile.
very good. Hesperia.
Odd question. I know that wait, if I've got a swim speed, I can attack without disadvantage, right?
Correct.
So I'm gonna cast a net on them.
Okay. What's the save?
It is to hit
What's it to hit with the net? Okay, nice.
a 6. It's right there and I missed. Bonus action, because I know it's coming, I'll do a healing word on myself. Second level for 13 heal, and that'll end her turn.
Okay. Very good. Go to Nikos.
I will attack the shark that I think is still in front of me, unless it died.
I mean, there's another one nearby you can get to.
Okay, I will do that. Well, that's a natural 1 for a total of 9. So that misses anyway. Second attack. Total of 11. Guys, you want to know who I miss? She'd be doing amazing in this fight right now.
Ara?
Yep. All right, that'll end my turn.
Amazing. So now shark turns. All right. So let's see here. The one that Adaris had hit, it's close to Asperia here, so it will attack her. That is 19 to hit.
That hits.
So that is 20 piercing damage. And yeah, that's the one near Eidolon, so it will take that. For 21 to hit.
Yep.
Oof, that is 14. Kaya.
Okay, move up and maybe flank with the one closest to me. And attack it with my short sword.
Got it.
A 23 to hit.
23 hits.
So that's 7. Plus another 11, so another total of 18.
18. Very good.
And that, then I'll disengage again.
Nice. Bonus action disengage. Very useful. Then we go to Eidolon.
I will go to the one that's more damaged. Try to get flanking if I can.
Yeah, you can get flanking.
Okay, so that's a 16 to hit for 13 slashing. 24 to hit for 13 slashing. And another nat 20, but I don't have any more smites, so 10 bludgeoning.
Nice.
Yeah, that's my turn.
You got it. It is bloodied. And we go to Vitalis.
Vitalis is going to attack that bloodied one as he says something threatening, which you can't really tell because everyone's underwater and it just sounds like as he strikes for a 18.
18 hits.
For 6 piercing.
Hey.
Second attack for a 15 to hit.
That hits.
For 7 piercing.
Right.
And then he's going to give him the short end of the stick for nat 20.
There we go.
For let's see. I got a 1 on the die, so it's 2, and then the modifier is 5. So 7 bludgeoning.
Oh. All right. So, large slash across the fin, another undercome in the belly, and then a big poke in the eye. We go to Adaris.
What he's been doing, it's been working, so he's just going to keep doing it. That is a 13 to hit.
13 hits.
Hits, yeah. And then that's 10 piercing damage. This first attack was moving blade, by the way. And 8 thunder damage. I rolled max on both of those. And the second attack is 26 to hit.
That hits.
For 9 piercing damage.
Very Very good.
Alright, and then back away 10 feet.
Good. Then Hesperia.
She's gonna scold him. Toll of the Dead, Wisdom 15 save.
Okay.
And
We got Wisdom 15, and we get a natural 1.
and this one has been damaged, right?
Yes.
Okay. For 10 necrotic. As
They want to
she-
kill it.
I think it turns into dust and she just begins swirling around until it just disappears.
Nice.
And
Love it.
she's gonna do a bonus action, another first level healing word, just to potentially survive another attack.
Nice.
That'll end her turn.
And Nikos.
Yes, I will swim to the remaining one, because I think the one close to me is dead now. All right.
Yeah.
Uh, 13.
13 hits.
Oh. Rolled a 1 on the die, so 8 points of damage. Second attack. 16 to hit.
That hits.
13 points of damage.
Very good.
That'll end my turn.
Perfect. Cool. So it's fishing around here. So yeah, this is a strike at Hesperia. Come on. There we go. And viciously coming in for 27.
Very vicious.
For 26 piercing damage.
She will go down.
Okay. It's not Hesperia. As we go up to the top, I just need a quick 5 minutes to take care of something. Sorry, y'all. And then we'll be right back.
Okay.
Alrighty. Back to the insanity. There you go. We'll start with Chaos and Julie. So Kaya.
Go ahead and skip her. She's not back yet.
Eidolon!
You might not be back either.
Okay, a minute. It's fine. That oofs when he rolls low damage. Alright. For the moment, I think those will come back. We come back up to them. Vitalis.
Alright, Vitalis is gonna strike at the nearest one. I think there's only one left now.
Yes.
For a 22 to hit.
22 hits.
For 8 slashing. Or 8 piercing, excuse me.
Yes.
Second attack. That's only going to be a 14
That hits.
for 9 piercing. And lastly, gonna roll, hit him with the blunt side of his trident for a 18 to hit for 7 bludgeoning.
Okay. Very good. See, Julia Fire, back yet?
I'm back. Sorry.
No worries. We didn't put a time on it. It was sort of like a go get something and come back. So go ahead, Eidolon.
Okay, I will attack the one that's remaining.
Yes.
It's 15 to hit for 11 slashing. And 20 to hit for 12 slashing. Then
Buddy.
it's 13 to hit.
That hits.
And 7 bludgeoning. That's my turn.
Very nice. And don't see Julie back, so we'll go to Adaris.
Same deal. We're going to booming blade and then hit it again. So that is a 20 to hit for 8 piercing damage and 8 thunder damage.
Nice.
Second attack is a 13 to hit
That hits.
for 10 piercing damage.
Ooh, very nice.
And he will back away 10 feet again.
Love it. Hesperia, death save. Then Nikos.
I'd like to swim over to Hesperia. And I'd like to do lay on hands for 20 hit points.
Ooh. Very good. Then Kaya, go ahead and do your turn.
What's left? One shark?
Yep.
Okay. Moving up, hopefully to flank.
Yep. Good advantage.
Swing at it with my sword. For an 18.
That hits.
For 9 plus 10, so 19 points of damage.
Very good.
And then disengage. That's my turn.
Very good. Swims away. All right. I'm going to go ahead and take a bite at Eidolon. for only 17.
Yep, but that hits.
Ah! For 12 piercing damage.
Still up, barely.
And then, Kaya, it's your turn.
Move back up to it. Flanking. With a 16 to hit.
That hits.
For 7 plus 10, so 17 points of damage.
Okay, with that, it wiggles and it dies. I'm sure stabbed through the eye.
Of course.
And the ocean's theme call. Calm once more.
Hesperia will come to and look around and see how hard Eidolon, or how much Eidolon is hurt, and she'll swim to her immediately do a cure wounds. So she heals for 18.
Thank you. Yeah,
Yes.
and I'm just going to lay all hands on myself.
All right, so down below is the glowing hunk of metal.
Continue toward it to examine it.
So does the water get hotter as we approach it?
Slightly, but not in a significant way.
Okay.
Seems it is cooled. As you approach and can see it is stuck somewhat, what do you want to do?
I'd like to try to get it a little unstuck, so that
Me?
we can,
Give me athletics check.
let's see. That is 23.
23. Reach down, plant yourself and pull. And I think with this, the rock that it's attached to, it doesn't come loose right away, but those rocks break in half. Then you look and you have to beat it against it to break the rest of the rocks off. I'm sorry. This demigod strength. But you do have a hunk of star metal.
Guys, I seem to have found some sort of metal from this falling star.
I thought we were coming to get it. But so we knew it was here. How did you find it?
Well, it was like with the other rock, and I just kind of pried it out. And
Oh, okay.
now I have it. That's good, right?
Yeah, you did a great job. Should we head up before any other sharks decide to try and eat us? I mean, we've nearly been shark food twice in as many days.
It's probably a good idea.
Normally not that mean.
Did you do something to annoy them? Like, we're coming at you.
Me? Annoy? Ha! Impossible.
Okay.
I will make
And-
my way up as fast as I can in heavy armor.
Yeah.
With a swim speed of 15.
You have water breathing, so you're able to
Yeah.
push your way fully up. And you're back aboard your vessel. Anything you'd like to do?
I suppose we were lucky to be where we were when that came down.
You mean baited?
Yeah, or fated. We are on an epic quest, traveling with gods and other heroes, so...
Sorry, that's just a running joke with some of us. You'd have to have been here a few months ago to understand.
Oh.
It's also all about the consent.
Okay.
You're going.
Continue.
I'm sorry, what?
I asked, shall we continue?
Yes.
Okay. Second day, a beautiful form of a woman appears on the side of the ship. Her waters dangling or her legs dangling in the waters. Sea green hair, much like Hesperia. She goes, "Hello, everyone." She smiles, especially to the men. Hey.
Can we help you with something?
What? Oh, sorry. She goes, "Come over here." I goes, No, never mind. I'm here on business, but show my sisters about the ship. Got a lot of people to lure into. I mean, I have a message to deliver. Here, as she takes out from this water, like this kind of waterproof and wax sealed scroll case, goes, "I'm supposed to give this to the heroes of the Oracle on the ship." Ooh, so many victims. I mean, people you have on here. Here you go.
Don't call them victims, they're pets.
The pets?
Yeah.
But like, why? That's so horrible. Like, why wouldn't I eat a pet? Why would I eat a pet? Then you can't eat them.
No, because you gotta love them and take care of them. Who's your sister again?
Nice. Looks at you. Okay. Listen. Don't need to. Here's the scroll. See.
Well, open it up and read it in front of her.
Yeah, she kind of gets away. She's like, apparently they're your breeding stock. I don't know what's going on here, but all right. And she reads it. You see, there's a letter as it reads, "Hail to the Oracle's chosen ones. As the keeper of the Dragon Shrine, I have a favor to ask of you. Many believe that all the dragons of Bellametria's brood were killed alongside her in the First War 500 years ago. However, my research indicates that the other 4 dragons may have been captured by the Titans. If this is true, then they must be found and rescued. I beg you to be watchful on your journey. As the Oracle's chosen few, I believe that these dragons would serve you, so long as you hold to the ideals of their former masters. May the fates guide you. Aesop, Keeper of the Dragon Shrine.
Kaya, does that name sound familiar?
Does that name sound familiar?
Yeah. You met Aesop, the Keeper of the Dragon Shrine?
Yes, I've met Aesop.
The horn that I didn't drink out of it. I wasn't here, but the horn you all drank out of.
Wait. Oh, at the temple.
Sometimes referred to as a shrine. I believe we're giving him a hard time for not having any pictures of what the horn looked like.
I remember now. I just didn't remember his name. If there are 4 dragons that captured, we should free them.
I'll be damned. That old man actually remembered something useful. But yeah, I think obviously we should keep a lookout.
Yes, if we're able to find them, that would truly aid us.
If you'll excuse me, I'll be indisposed for 10 minutes.
Okay.
Okay.
What do you do?
Oh, I go into a trance to get my 2 prophetic dice.
Okay. Very nice.
So you said it was the next day we got a long rest then?
Yes.
Okay.
And any thing else you're doing on the ship? Any RP you want to, conversations you want to have to you?
Vitalis is going to be oiling up all the weapons, making sure they're taken care of.
I'm good.
Hesperia, how are you doing?
I mean, I'm all healed up.
Oh, that's good. How's your heart doing?
It'll get there.
Okay. Well, I'm here if you need to talk.
Oh, I got so much to tell you, and if it's all right with you, Julie, like they'll walk off as she starts telling you what
Yep.
she saw in her visions.
Yeah. It's perfectly fine.
All right, anything else?
Sorry, I was changing up spells. It's something I remember that I can do as a paladin.
Stones.
I think that I would look at this star metal or whatever. Is it still glowing?
But yeah, it's just, like, especially at night, it has a soft glow.
It doesn't. I don't know. Seem to have a negative effect or anything, right?
No,
That we've seen so far.
no.
Okay.
All right, in that case, you finally get to land as your ship approaches the rocky island. A shallow cove appears to be the best spot to lay anchor. Stained and charred white marble and concrete ruins dot the shore, and you can clearly see the bones of giant humanoids. The relatively intact structures have doorways that are unusually tall and wide. The tower near the cove is the only complete building in sight. Although recently built, its foundations are clearly much older and similar to the nearby ruins. From a window in the tower, a six-armed cyclops looks out at the sea, your ship, and you.
Now that we're here, can we tell what island this is?
I'm not sure you can.
Okay.
Not a big
That hit-
sign.
I'll bet he'll know.
Yeah. Hopefully he's friendly, but I'm not holding my breath on that one.
Well, maybe we can convince him to arm wrestle like Talus.
I'll take him on.
But I'll give you, as the title screen comes up on the thing, this is the island of Yonder.
Yes, we needed to be here.
That was a lucky pick, you guys.
That's what they meant by the Gigans are over by yonder?
Who said that?
You've never. They always say that Gigans are in the point over yonder. I just
Oh.
never knew they meant the literal constellation.
They usually do.
I guess I never realized that either.
Shall we go explore?
Do you all know anything about this island?
It appears to be inhabited by Gigans.
Thank you. You are 100% spot on.
There's someone here that has the other piece of the Antikytheros.
I thought it was that dragon rider. What's his name? The one who stole my armor.
Oh, I'm getting them confused again, aren't I?
Above table, you are both right.
Okay. Thank you, because I was
They are
like,
the same person.
the general from the side on general.
Yes. The same person. His
Oh.
name is like Gaius or something like that. Gaius.
Gaius.
Geico. Something. I think that's the first time Matt's ever shook his head at me.
Don't be the last.
Bobby goes on my list.
But I don't think they're gonna be very hospitable. I don't think they like us too much.
So we should move forward with the expectation that we're going to get in a fight, but not necessarily go up to fight. Is that how you all want to approach that? Or do you want to approach? Let's just get up there and fight. So strategically, that would probably be bad for us because they would know how to defend themselves.
Let's expect the fight, but don't go looking for the fight. I mean,
Okay.
Vitalis will preemptively just pull out Titan's Bane and just have it at his side. I think I know what you mean.
Are we going to try to dock the whole ship? Or are we going to row a boat out over what? Captains, what is our plan for the ship?
Is there enough room to dock the entire ship?
I think it's too shallow.
Yeah. I mean, you can dock in the cove if you want.
And then we shall dock in the cove.
Okay. So you take your row ship aboard?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And you set foot on the island of Eonder. And begin walking up from the cove. Are you trying to approach the tower, or what's your thing? There is a path that leads seemingly from the cove out or up into almost like what seems to be a basin that is, I feel like on the map, essentially where the number 2 is, where it's almost nearly surrounded by mountains. you approaching that way? I need an answer.
I think I vote to take the scenic route.
I'm good with that.
So you're trying to go around the hill basin?
That's what I'm thinking, because I think if we go straight in, then it's I just have a feeling if we go straight in, we're in for a fight.
I see. You're trying to kind of go around and come in kind of through the back.
Yeah.
The northern end.
That works for me too.
Yeah, I agree. I think that's a good idea.
Right. Let's begin traversing that part of the island. After about 2 hours, you see an armored man riding a bull approaching you. His steed is completely encased in metallic scales. He wears a cerulean cape and a breastplate that has been engraved with a red eye, the symbol of Sidon. A group of soldiers and a 6-armed cyclops march behind him. As soon as they see your party, the monstrous bull charges towards you with a thunderous roar. With that, roll the initiative.
Dirty 20.
All right, I got everybody in here. Very good. So, with that, let's do this. Eidolon, things are charging at you. You get to go first.
So we have an enemy riding on a bull, a cyclops, and what's the other ones?
What looks like soldiers.
I see. I will move to 10 feet away from one soldier and take my attacks.
Okay, we'll see at the art department. Trying to move up to a soldier. Good to see the full thing. I'll go overhead too, so you can see what this looks like.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I'll move to 10 feet away from them.
Right.
To be a 13 to hit.
Oh, raises the shield and deflects the scythe.
Okay, second one. A 14 to hit.
14. Twirls and parries the scythe.
Apparently I can't hit anything. That's 22 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay, 9 bludgeoning. And I'm going to use the rest of my movement to fly up.
Okay. Very good. Yeah, so like that block, you swirl around and smack him upside the head. Blood shoots across his face. He is bloodied Nikos.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and try and throw a javelin at one of the guys in front of us.
All right.
19 to hit.
19 hits.
8 points.
They are bloodied. Seven, 6 up.
And I'll throw a second one
Got it.
for 18.
That hits as well.
7. And they really my turn.
All right. Okay, our department, the soldiers here with they are 30 feet. They want to focus themselves and move to the side away from their captain there on the bull. Those will leave them plenty of room as they engage and stay together. They have 30 feet.
Hi, Kaya. Okay, 4 of them can get up. The other ones are on their way.
Okay.
Hi.
All right, and then they will dodge there. All right, so you said 3 on Nico? Okay, so here we go. Let's see here. What's your AC, Nico? 18?
Yep.
One hit for 19. Two hits. Very cool. Would be 8 slashing and 4 slashing. We said 1 on Kaya. 16 to hit.
Just hits.
All right. They take their long swords and slash for 10 slashing damage. And we'll go to Hesperia.
I'm gonna try to do Toll of the Dead on the captain. DC Wisdom 15.
There's a dirty 20.
Makes it bonus action. I'm gonna do a Shield of Faith on Kaya.
Nice.
And that will end. I think she'll see the bull come in and just kind of get behind Vitalis, put Vitalis between her and the bull, and then her turn. No. Vitalis between her and the bull. He's beefy.
She's using Vitalis as a meat shield.
Okay. All right. The bull is running in with 40 feet of movement and wants to position for a 30-foot cone.
I positioned it right.
Okay, it breathes in. Okay. It breathes in, and a green vapor gas spreads through the area.
At 30 feet.
Yes.
We did it right. That would be all the gentlemen and his spirit.
All right. So, gentlemen in Asperia, please give me a Constitution saving throw.
Remember, if you're within 10 feet of me, you can add 4 to that.
Who's rolling it? All the gentlemen?
And
Yep.
Vitalis gets an 18 on the die. I'm sorry, 17 on the die.
I got 21 as my total.
And I got a 3.
I don't know if I'm within 10 feet, but I got a 5
You
without
said
it.
you weren't.
nah.
Okay. So that's a fail for Hesperia and Adaris. You watch in horror as your skin begins to turn to stone and you are restrained. Adaris and Hesperia. Vitel's got a high number there.
No.
All right. And then Adaris, it is your turn.
That changes my plan a little bit. I'm restrained, so most of this stuff is not useful. So we will a last-ditch effort, use the magic missile, and realizing that if this thing starts doing this more, we could be in real trouble. He's going to target the bull. This will be a 3rd level magic missile. Oops. So 5 total missiles. 3 damage each, so 15 force damage to the bull.
Nice. All right, begins denting its steel skin.
And as much as I want to Blade Song, I'm probably going to be stone next turn, so I don't think it matters. So that's my turn.
Okay, give me a Constitution saving throw.
Here goes. Any inspos in chat?
Nope.
Nope. Okay. Oh, shit. That's a 21.
Oh! The effect ends. You're no longer restrained.
Oh, my God. Yeah, that's my turn.
Yeah, Gaia.
Okay, I'm going to swing at the one in front of me with my short sword. For a 13.
Let's see here. 13. Now they raise a shield. Block it off.
Okay. I'm going to... Well, I guess I'll swing at him with the offhand. With a 19.
19 will hit.
And he takes 5 points of damage. And that'll be my turn.
All right, the bull rider here. Look and take crossbow. And fire. Let's see here. It will aim actually at Vitalis. Not Vitalis, I'm sorry. It's going to be Hesperia they aim at.
Oh, rude.
So take 2 here. 19 to hit.
Yep.
And a 22. So both hit. And that will be 8 and then 6 for 14 piercing damage.
8 and 14, so I do 2 con saves.
Mm-hmm. 8 and 6 for 14. That's what it is.
Oh, so do I roll twice on the 2 con saves or just one?
You roll twice and just see if you get
Okay. 19 on the first, and a nat 20 on the second.
Nice. And Vitalis.
Alright, Vitalis is gonna get in the game and yell out, "These guys are tough. Steel yourselves." And cast Shield Wall. And then he'll pull out. Right, it's already out, the Titan's Bane, and he'll go for the bull in front of him. For a... Nope. For a 25 to hit.
That's the bull that hits.
For 13 slashing.
Nice.
He'll do the second attack. For a... That's only a 16 this time.
Yeah, that sparks off.
Alright, that's his turn.
That's good. All right. So the Geigen in the back there, they've got 40 feet of movement. Where can they get?
Does it also include the Gorgon?
At this point, it's probably going in more.
Get Vitalis or Nico? Your choice.
I go for Vitalis up there. All right, Vitalis 21 to hit. So the first arm comes out and grabs you by the neck. You are grappled and restrained. And then 2 other arms, each with a spear, come at you. There we go.
Upgraded even dollars arm.
That is 24 to hit
That'll hit.
for very low 7 piercing damage. And then the second spear is a natural 20
That hits.
for 20 piercing damage. Right past the heart. In addition, you see on the other arms too, you see it carries 2 shields. It's ready to fight. And back up top to Eidolon.
Can I get flanking with on the ball with Vitalis?
We'll try to land behind it.
Yeah.
They've got 30 feet flying.
Yeah.
All right, there you go.
Okay, I'm going to bonus action Channel Divinity Poison Strike. Make my attacks. Ow. First one's a 10 to hit, which I assume misses.
Yes.
Second one is a 20 to hit.
20 hits.
Okay, I'm going to smite on this one. So it's 8 slashing, 25 poison, and 8 radiant. And that is going to be my turn.
All right, it is bloodied. Nikos.
Still have 3 guys in front of me, right? Cool.
I got a big guy.
Um, Trying to decide. All right. I'll attack one of the guys in front of me. None of them happen to be the ones that I threw spears at, are they?
I think one is, yeah.
And javelins. Okay, well, I'll start with that one.
Okay.
Make attack with sword. $16 to hit.
That will miss.
Second attack. It's 24 to hit
That hits.
for 11 points of damage.
All right. That will end him. Anything else?
Yeah, I'll stay where I am for now.
Okay, 1 second. Let me just fix one thing here. Go. All right. Then, all right, we got our soldiers ready to go. So you can tell me how their movements go here at department.
Get his buddy up here and Kaya. Have Nico too on Kaya.
Okay.
On Kaya has flanking, even though that guy's hitting Nico.
Okay, so let's do Kaya's flank. That is a 19 to hit.
That hits.
Alright, then that will be 10 piercing damage. Alright, what are these other attacks, Dr. Department?
Not flanking. And bring up the tower.
Alright, 16 to hit Kaya?
No, because I've got the +2 from Shield of Faith.
Alright, you said 3 on Nikos? Alright. And any of those flanking?
All in the front of him.
Nikos is what, 19 AC or?
19 because of Vitalis' shield thingy.
Alright, one's getting through with a dirty 20. Okay, stab for 8. Piercing.
Cool.
And we go to Hesperia.
Yeah, she's yeah. She's gonna try to do guiding bolts on the rider.
Okay.
First level, and I'm
Disadvantage, yeah.
Disadvantage. I'll use my inspiration to roll flat. And 17, 24 to hit.
Okay. No, against who again?
The bull.
The bull. That will hit the bull.
For 14 radiant. And that will end her turn.
All right, give me a con save.
15.
Okay, 15. The effect ends. Where'd it go? All right, then let's see here. It's got a Eidolon behind it and a Vitalis in front of it. Got problems. So yeah, I think it will turn and take a try to gore with its. I'm sorry, its tusks. Try to run its tusks into Eidolon for 23 to hit.
Yep.
That is a 16 piercing damage. And then Adaris.
Okay. Darius is going to start with Blade Song. Where did the button for that go so I don't lose track of it? Okay. Okay. And then I need to know those two that are on Kaya screen right. Are they within 5 feet of each other?
Yep, they are.
Okay. Then I am going to go flank one of them and attack him with the green flame blade. For a 19 to hit.
That hits.
Cool. That is 7 piercing damage plus 7 fire damage to the one I attacked, and then 7 plus it's my modifier, right? Yes. 7 plus 4, so it's 11 fire damage to the one next to him.
You kill both of them in that attack.
Great. I will move over to the one between Kaya and Nikos and take my second attack.
For the record, the one right behind him also 5 feet.
Yeah, but I can only green flame blade once per turn. That's probably not going to hit. That's an 11.
No, that will not hit.
Cool. But I made an attack, so I can back up without taking an up attack, so I will do that. Just 5 feet. And that will be my turn.
Very good. And Kaya.
Do I get flanking on that one between Nikos and myself?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to swing at it with my sword. 14.
That'll miss.
Okay, bonus action, swing with the other hand. For 27.
That hits.
So 6 plus 10, so 16 points of damage, and that'll be my turn.
I didn't want to kill it.
Cut off the head.
Okay. All right. The captain yells, "Close ranks, everyone! We can do this!" As he will use Shield Wall. And it's nice because the bull is next to someone with a shield. Yep, the Gigan has 2 shields. And Vitalis.
Oh boy. I'm currently grappled, so I'm going to. I guess I'm going to make an attack with disadvantage.
Yes.
Where's my other D20? Okay. With Titan's Bane for 17 to hit.
As deflected by the shield.
Damn it. Alright, second hit. 29 to hit.
Disadvantage. Nice, that hits.
Oh, pardon me, no.
Oh.
Disadvantage, that was 17 to 27.
27, it still hits.
Oh, okay.
Very good.
Sorry about that. For 12 slashing damage. And this is a Gigan, right?
Yes.
That's an additional 2d6.
Yeah, Titan's Bane.
And for an extra 10, I believe it was necrotic damage.
Very good.
And that was his turn.
Okay. Alright. As you're fighting, it's going to take its spear and get some more pin cushioning going on. Dirty 20.
I'm at a 21 with shield wall.
Nice. Oh, 19. So you shield both of them. Ting, ting.
This is tough.
Got a question. Are Vitalis and the Gigan within 5 feet of me?
Yeah.
Cool. I'd like to use Sentinel to attack the Gigan.
Nice.
Uh, 18 to hit.
Getting the shield's block. Ding, ding, ding.
Cool. That is all. Thank you.
Yeah. Shield wall came in there. Eidolon.
Oh, I'm still aiming for the bolt.
Okay.
That is 26 to hit
That
for
would hit.
12 slashing.
Nice.
And second hit is 14 to hit.
Yeah, that does not pierce the metal.
$17 to hit?
Does not pierce the metal.
Oh no. Okay, that is my turn.
Okay. Nikos.
And now I'm that close to the guy again, I'm just going to attack it.
Okay.
That was with the wrong thing. It is a 26. Hit.
That hits.
14. Magical slashing. Next attack is a 25. I want to use second level Divine Smite.
Oof.
So normal damage, excuse me, is going to be 8. And then 12 more.
Right, they are bloodied.
And then that will end my turn.
Nice, we got our 2 soldiers that are left. So, what do they got there, our department?
They're both on Nico, but if they wanted to, one could shift it to the side.
Okay. Do we get any flanking going in that, or no?
Go through. Oh no, I guess he could come right here and flank with the guy again. And then he's not out of higher.
Okay. But that gives them flanking on Nikos.
Never know.
Okay. So, basically both on Nikos then. I would go with that, I guess. And...
Hey, Matt.
Yeah?
2 more damage. I only rolled 2d8s. I guess I roll 3 for second level smite.
Okay. Okay, both their attacks will miss. 2 more damage to the guy again. Asperia!
She's gonna try Toll of the Dead on the bull.
Okay.
DC 15 Wisdom.
That's a 7.
For 9 necrotic,
Nice.
and that'll end her turn.
All right. Let's see. What's a Gorgon get to do here? All right. Let's see here. I'll try to get its horns in Eidolon here. For a dirty 20.
Yep.
All right. Get the horns for a 17 piercing damage. Then we go to Adaris.
All right. It's a lot for me to go around this guy, so I'm just going to go through. I'm going to regular attack the guy between Kaya and Nikos. Can't get flanking on them, so... Oh, that might not hit. That's probably not going to hit. That's a 12.
Nah, it's deflected away.
Cool. Well, in that case, the second one, he's going to go ahead and use Green Flame Blade anyway. That'll do it. That's 26 to hit.
Yeah.
for 6 piercing and 5 fire.
All right, they burn away.
Cool. Okay, and then I'll step forward to fill that space between Kaya and Nikos to set up some defense, and that's my turn.
All right. Then Kaya.
Can I move to flank that other guy on Nikos?
Oh yeah, looks like it.
Okay. Swinging with my sword. 22.
That'll hit.
So 9 plus 6, so 15 points of damage.
How do you want to kill him?
Cutting off the head.
Nice.
Do I have enough movement to flank the Cyclops?
30, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're flanking.
Okay, then I will swing at him with my offhand.
Not it.
Guy hit.
But I take it a 12 is not going to hit.
No, both deflected from the spears.
Okay, that's my turn.
Okay, Captain, seeing the restrained Vitalis, we go ahead and from the back stab him.
Oh.
Oh, that is a natural 20. For 10 piercing damage, right in the side. Oh, I'm sorry, a little more than that. A total of 15 piercing damage. I lied. A total of 24 piercing damage.
Oh, wow.
The guy doubles attack dice, and then he gets a martial advantage where he can add attack dice. So that guy gets to add double the attack dice. That's right. So he got to add 4d6 on top of his 2d6 for that crit. That's some damage. Okay. Vitalis, my restrained friend, it is your turn.
I'd like to use my action
Expose.
to break out of the restraint.
Guy.
Okay. Do athletics or acrobatics?
Athletics. Yes, athletics. For a 17 and 8 for 25.
All right, you're able to break out.
Whew. Bonus action, second win.
Okay.
Some healing.
And are you staying right there, or?
You know what? I think, yeah, let's do it. I'm gonna action surge.
Action surge!
So we're gonna do. This is a straight roll. I want to use a bonus, an inspo, if I may.
You're flanking on neither opponent, and you're no longer restrained.
Oh, cool. Then I don't need it. Sweet. For a 21 to hit.
21. Oh, 21 hits.
Ah, okay. For 7. Is it 7? For 14 slashing and 6 necrotic. Yeah, 6 and
All
paralyzed.
right. How do you want to kill the guy again?
He's gonna stab him about 2 inches to the right of his sternum under the collarbone, so he bleeds really, really slowly, and he's gonna say, "You will rue the day your ancestors survived." As his voice kind of doesn't sound like Vitalis as much when he says that.
Nice.
Yeah. And then second attack, can I attack the bull?
Yeah.
I don't have flanking with that one.
Yes, you do.
Oh. See if that helps. 27 to hit.
That hits.
7, 8, and 7 for 15 slashing.
How do you want to kill the Gorgon?
Oh my god. Straight through the snout.
Nice. Into the brain. All right. As the captain repositions, is standing there. Being the only one left at this point.
And that was his turn.
Okay. So that'd be up to Eidolon.
Okay, I'm going to make my attacks against the captain.
Nice.
27 to hit for 9 slashing.
Nice.
21 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, 10 slashing. And the 15 to hit.
That will miss.
Okay, I'm going to step to the side a little bit, so whoever wants to come up and have flanking, they can do so. And yeah, that's my turn.
Nikos.
I'll move up so that I have flanking on bull.
She moves to the side. You could come play with her and leave another spot.
And I shall make my attacks against it.
All right.
18.
18 blocks with a shield.
I'm going to take an inspo from chat. And
You have flanking.
Oh, right. Well, in that case, I have to roll another die for that one. That was the entire reason I moved into that position. 23.
That hits.
Okay, that one is the first one still. So that's 9 damage. And then I'll roll it the right way this time.
Will you?
I did 25.
Very good.
And I'm going to do a level 1 Divine Smite. So that's 15 on the regular damage. And 12 on the Divine Smite.
All right. How do you want to kill him?
I think that he just hits through and it cuts through the metal, and whatever liquid sustains this thing starts gushing out. Oh wait, this is the guy. Sorry.
Yeah.
So, thinking I'm fighting a bull.
You, Bob.
I am so here tonight, guys. In that case, he would definitely decapitate. He has a face that looks like it needs to be decapitated.
Nice.
Stop with your bullshit.
So head rolls, and with that, the field is somewhat peaceful. And we'll go ahead and go to our real break at this point, instead of the fake break. And see you then. Alrighty. Here. Oh. We have all of our fun. So after the battle, anything notes?
Yeah, searching the bodies.
The swords themselves don't really have anything of value on them. Some of their damaged weapons and such, but that's not it.
What about the captain?
The captain, nothing, nothing extra. I would say, just his weapons and such.
What about the Gorgon? Can we get some Gorgon blood?
Want to spend some time collecting Gordon blood? You can.
Anybody have empty healing potion bottles? I bet Adaris has some. I'll bet a couple of you do too.
I've got at least 2.
I have my empty potion of heroism bottle.
I should get some Gorgon blood in that if you want.
Well, it is a crafting material, so we definitely want it.
Do
Do we need
So-
anything else from him? Like his head, nails, hands?
So hear me out. Hear me out. Do you want to take the captain with us?
Hey, if we're gonna hear you out, you can't just ask a question. You gotta make a case.
What,
I thought that was
you
the
mean,
case.
like,
No, that wasn't the case.
carry his body
Right.
around?
Oh no, he can walk on his own too. He just won't be able to speak.
Then I see no problem with it.
Well, you still haven't explained why.
Well, it might give us the advantage of having somebody in their armor and not get attacked like we just did.
What's your solution for putting his head back on?
I don't think he's gonna have the balance to just keep it on. And I'm not really good at sewing. Vitalis, do you know how to suture?
I was never good at it, but yeah, I can suture. You might not like the result, but it'll work.
Matt? Since I spent time in like military service, is there a way? Do I feel like the commander would have came out if there were more people to send?
You don't think that like they were like the commander? They were a captain.
Oh, sorry. I think we all got a different misunderstanding. Again, maybe some of us made assumptions. Okay, cool. That
Well, I
makes a
assume-
difference then.
Gaius is the one in charge, and we didn't recognize this guy, right?
Correct.
So likely more patrols like this about. Probably don't have long before. They are worried about this patrol not coming back.
mean, it was just a thought.
I won't stop you from bringing a corpse if you want to, I suppose. Not sure I understand the purpose. We could put Vitalis in the armor, and then he could look like one of them.
Could always do that.
Okay. That'll serve the same purpose.
Although it's possibly armor's not better than what you're wearing, of course.
There's a possibility that our ruse won't even work either. But I say, let's try it.
For the underlings, but I would guess anyone captain or higher is probably going to realize the ruse pretty quickly.
Okay, let's just save it for something else.
Okay, should we continue on then?
Yeah. Should we continue a little bit more?
Health-wise. People looking hurt.
I think Eidolon is looking pretty bad.
Guys, you gotta answer me when I ask that question. You can't just sit there and stare at me.
Darius is looking good.
I would just lay all hands on myself.
I'm just above half.
Same.
Yeah, I'm about at half too.
I'm 3/4, so they would need it.
Okay. Do first level cure wounds on Eidolon. Oh, for 6.
Thank you.
And I'll do one on. No. What do I do? I'll do 20 of my lay on hands to Vitalis. All right. I'm good to move on now. I just wanted to make sure we were in condition to do so.
Do we want to try to move a little more stealthily?
I will do my best to try that.
As will I.
All right.
Right. So you're still trying to go like the long way around?
I still think that's the plan.
It's always so slow to answer sometimes, y'all.
Yeah,
Like, it just
sometimes
looks
I feel
like-
like you're gonna say Bobby talked a lot, so I wait, and then nobody answers you, so then I answer.
Everybody. All right. So, the
We're
road.
gonna try to be stealthy this time.
Okay. Give me stealth checks.
Dirty 20.
14.
16.
17.
Well,
Okay. As you travel, the road grows rocky as you enter a more mountainous region of the island. In the distance, a ruined guard tower stands at a vantage point, which obviously has clear views of the area. The building looks ancient, and it's in a very poor state of repair. There looks to be a fire burning on the parapet, and you can hear gentle music drifting from inside.
That seems out of place for a watchtower.
Yes. Would you like me to do some scouting?
Probably a good idea.
Okay.
Let me make that a little bit more simplified for you by turning invisible. And we'll cast invisibility on Kaya.
Okay, and then I'm gonna sneak to where the music's coming from.
Give me another stealth check.
This is it. Give me advantage since I'm invisible.
Yes.
Okay. $22.
You get very close, and there you see a gorgeous woman who wears a long cloak draped over part of the ruins and nothing else as she plays upon a lyre. Above on the parapet, you can see the fire dancing is a large, itself has a feminine shape. This element or fire making a dance up and around. She plays and does not notice you.
Okay, I will stealth back and relay what I saw to my companions about the beautiful woman playing the lyre, and the fire that we saw is in the shape of a female form dancing to the sounds of the lyre.
And she's not restrained? Is she a prisoner?
Doesn't look like it. I'm wondering if it's an elemental that she's called, maybe, or she created the fire and can, I don't know, maybe control it to look and do what she wants. I don't know. But it didn't look like anybody was a prisoner.
As she listens to you in the music, Kyra, sounds like Uriah. She's one of the four winds. Of bards that stole the instruments from the Temple of the Five. I believe she took the Euros lyre.
Oh, does that mean we need to get the lyre back?
She kind of not the main thing we're here to do, but it does rightfully belong to me. The same thing, it is fragile. There is the lyre The instruments you broke already with the centaurs. Sorry, with the satyrs. Suppose yes, but I know fighting would not be the way to do it.
Well, no, especially not if she can control fire with it.
And knowing how fragile it is. I mean, I guess we should make ourselves known, right? I mean, if we're gonna try to bargain with her or reason with her.
Yeah, probably. Who wants to talk to her?
I found that maybe you aren't as biased by her beauty.
I can certainly try. What's our... Are we just going to ask her for the lie?
Maybe not so directly. That might make negotiations a little short.
Very well, I can attempt to talk to her.
Was she a Geigen, perchance?
Not a Geigen.
I guess we should approach together if we wish to converse.
Yes, probably.
So I guess we will approach where the woman was.
Okay. So you kind of approach, obviously.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm up and see her. She notices you as she gently plays, of feet up upon the rock and her back slightly tilted and relaxed, resting her lyre on her chest. Oh, welcome. Glad to see all of you. I can see from here you're strong. To have such power in my presence is quite a treat.
Greetings. A friend of ours recognized the instrument you're playing.
She kind of said to Hilagara, "Oh, well, finders keepers."
We would appreciate it if you would be willing to return that to its rightful owners.
I don't think so.
If there's a price for which you would be willing to part with it, I'm sure we can come to an agreement.
Well, has grown boring, I guess. Tell you what. There is a harp, boreal harp. bring me that, I would gladly play that instead.
Do we know what that harp is?
Kyra sort of whispers, she's like, "That's the harp you all broke.
Oh,
Falcon might be able to fix it."
We broke. If we wish to find you to complete this trade you proposed, in some time we need some time to search for it, obviously. Will we be able to find you?
Of course. If you find me here, you can find me other places. My name is Uriah. Call me upon the wind, and eventually my song would find you.
You're trying to get all the party members' opinions on this? Hello?
Crazy when that happens, right? I'm cool with the deal.
Do you think Cairo above table? Do you think Cairo would be okay with the deal? I mean, they're both hers.
Kyra's also more of an observer, and she's kind of writing your story, so she's more like,
no,
"Just do
yeah.
the heroes choose?"
I mean, I'm okay with the deal. Les, you okay?
Yeah, Vitalis speaks up. Seems like a lot more work than there really needs to be. You guys just take it by force. There's 6 of us and 1, maybe 2 of them. For her to have another one of Kyra's instruments. They rightly belong to Kyra herself.
You're so cranky. Tell you what. Looks like you're tired. You've been in battle. Why don't you all spend the night here, get some rest, and maybe you could have a night of paradise with me. We'll talk about it in the morning.
I'd like to do an insight check to see if there's anything besides the obvious implications she's just made that she is trying to get. If that's
Alright.
okay.
Sure.
Yeah, I clearly understand exactly what she's saying.
I don't think we have the time for that. Well, business on the island. I think if we wait on that business, we're going to find ourselves struggling more as forces are consolidated.
How disappointing.
So, would you like to continue on not worrying about the musical instrument, agree to the deal, or the other option that was presented?
Would be partial to moving through. I think if we do rebuild the boreal harp, it might be more advantageous for us to keep it. Isn't that the one that controls the winds?
Yeah.
All right.
And this was the lyre that she was playing?
The Euros lyre.
I forgot whether you described it as a lyre or as a...
Liar.
Yeah, it's a liar.
I mean, I don't have any strong feelings because I don't think any of us are musical instrument people. I mean, personally, I think that control weather is handy for speeding up our travel, but I don't think character me would know that. So again, I don't think I have strong feelings either way.
I know nothing of instruments. I don't really.
It may be too late, but can I insight check Vitalis and see how much that was Vitalis and how much was, I don't know, somebody else we know lives in his head?
You can make that insight check.
They're still exposed in chat.
So I'm Carrie, yeah.
All right, I'm going to use one. I know you 11.
Oh,
A natural 1 and a 7.
I got a nat 20 for a 19.
Like, so, what do I believe, Laz? What do I believe?
You get the feeling that the words came out of this person's mouth and that they strongly believe that this would be the thing they want to do.
Okay.
Julie, I think you're the only one we haven't heard from. How do you feel?
I'm fine with moving on.
Okay. So, at the count of 3, this is going to be really hard with fire, but hold up the number of the option you would like to do. Do you remember what their numbers were?
1 is just leave, 2 is making the deal, 3 is fight.
Is Vitalis is playing. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
3.
Looks like the ones have it.
This
We're
is-
just moving on. Goddesses are meant to be damned. Okay, cool. I mean, I think we're moving on.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
I
leave
mean,
that.
that sounds like you are. That was the.
Does seem to be the consensus. So
Listen, I don't want to speak for anybody's actions.
Amazing. All right.
Politely decline the deal and move on. Because you're never rude about things like that.
Bites your lap, and no. As you begin to leave.
Do we know the wind's relationship to Sidon? Or is there a relationship there? Would we know that?
Yeah, I would say it's like anything. There is a chance. So they are Fey in their nature, so they are a little bit more on the Titan side typically. But by their very nature, they don't have like a lot of alliances.
Okay.
So all the Fey here tend to be more on the Titans just because of the massacre of the Dragonlords. But at the same point, like the sages were too, so there's plenty of Fey that, well, by their very nature, they're just not, they kind of do their ways and they have their tricks and such things.
Okay.
In a lot of ways, like, Thylia was really a Fey realm that humans came in and conquered. Pretty much a Fey domain when you look at it as far as its cosmological significance.
I mean, sure, some people say it's the humanoid's fault. Other people say it's the Titan's fault. I don't know where her alliances truly lie, but perhaps we should try to make haste to our next location.
We walk out, Freya would just be like, Toodles.
What?
As we were leaving, Hesper went, Toodles.
Oh,
Toodles.
okay, thank you. Sorry, the audio broke up a little bit. Okay.
I know. You're doing the next thing.
So, looking around here, you find a road that leads to a ruined city. It stands at the top of a plateau. The center of the ruined city is a massive structure which appears to have been built by giants. And color variations in the masonry suggest that this is an ancient building that has recently been restored. The massive bronze doors at the entrance stand closed, and they are engraved with images depicting six-armed Cyclops. Despite the pristine condition of the building itself, the statuary and the carvings that surround it are crumbling. The most prominent statue is a six-armed figure with a bronze cage where its head should be. As you're in this large ruined city, and you can see there are various soldiers that move around the whole area. You've stealthed and are somewhat hidden so far in your approach.
you suppose the cage is about?
Cage where the head is at. What do you think that signifies?
Isn't that the question I just asked?
I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. Y'all are weird. I don't have any thoughts on what it could signify. I was hoping that you, who have been doing this for a little bit longer, might be like, oh yeah, hey, we've seen that before. It's totally fine. But, like as if you come from the 2000s and not a medieval time. Totally fine. So none of you ever seen like this before?
Nope.
It's funny that you should ask. I've never seen this before.
You may not have seen it, but have you ever heard of it before?
No, I don't recall anything like this.
And just to make sure that I'm understanding that, you said there are guards or soldiers moving around that area.
Generally in the city, not right where you're looking into this building.
Okay. Can I have my pseudo dragon fly up, kind of circle the area, and then go to its eyes and sort of get a top-down view or bird's eye view?
You're sending your bird up there.
Yeah, pseudo dragon.
So
Remember, I get a pseudo
Sorry,
dragon.
yes.
So I'd like to use the familiar thing where I can look through its eyes, and as it just sort of like does a fly around of this domed building, and specifically like not close, but like a bird's eye view on like the top of the cage, or that's on this.
Okay, give me a stealth check for the pseudo dragon.
Nine.
Noted. So flies up. And as you're looking through its eyes, you can see within the cage are two harpies. Harpies spot the dragon, sneer, and immediately begin to sing. And I need everyone in the party to give me 2 wisdom saving throws.
This is a charmed effect, right?
This is charmed.
Anybody standing within 10 feet of me gets a +4. And wisdom, right?
Yeah.
Well, 18 and 20 then.
That's what I got.
I got 21.
25 on the first, 21 on the second.
24 and 14.
My second was a 19.
What did Vitalis get?
He's
You muted.
Muted, Les.
Oh,
13 for the first one.
Okay. The second?
A 19.
Okay. None of you seem to be affected by the song. It's DC 11.
Was that to be charmed?
Yes.
Oh, well, not that it matters. I had advantage against that, but doesn't matter.
How did the pseudo dragon do? Muted Bobby if you're talking.
Yeah, I just didn't want to tell you that he got a 9. That's all I didn't want to do. I was just making sure I don't get to add anything else. Because he's definitely not within 10 feet of me. Or I guess she, technically, but... Okay.
All right. In that case, you sense that your partner here is becoming lured to come to the harpies. For the purpose of this, everyone roll initiative just to see what happens.
14.
Your initiative all the time, Vitalis.
24.
Very cool. I can see everybody's. All right, so kind of play this out. It would go essentially on Nikos's turn. But Kaya.
How far away is the cage?
Say 30 feet.
All right. Shooting at one of the harpies with my bow. With a nat 20.
Oh, hit.
For 11 points of damage.
Nice. You would have had advantage on that, so that means you would have gotten sneak.
Oh.
Too.
Okay.
Remember double.
Yeah.
You just got that 20.
14 plus 50. So another 29 points of damage.
One of the songs. She's gone and dead. Harpy down.
And that'll be my turn.
Hesperia.
you said they were how far away?
30 feet.
30 feet. Then I will try to Toll of the Dead Wisdom 15 save as I just call out to it. You're flat.
Okay. It is a 16.
Makes it. That'll entertain.
All right. Eidolon.
If it's within 30 feet, I'm going to do Chill Touch.
Ooh, very nice.
That's 20 to hit for 8 necrotic.
It's
Yep, that's my turn.
Darius.
Yeah, I will hit it with the Ray of Frost, I guess. It's 19 to hit
19 will go through the cage and hit.
for 12 cold damage.
face is
Just
bloodied.
Just in case it ends up mattering, its speed is reduced by 10, but I don't think it will matter with it in the cage.
Sure. Then Nikos.
I'm gonna try throwing a spear at it.
Okay.
No, sorry, javelin. 13 to hit.
Oof. That bounces off the cage.
Second attack. The same. It's a 15 to hit.
15 will also bounce off the cage. And so then your little dragon pulls and is right there at the cage. And she'll continue to sing softly. She looks at the dragon. And two of the hands of the stone statue come up on either side of the dragon. And with a 14 to hit. Yeah. For 17 bludgeoning damage.
10 more than you needed.
Hands move their side and the dragon.
Who's next?
Yeah. Vitalis.
Vitalis is gonna ready his crossbow and take a shot at this harpy.
Okay.
For a 12 is gonna miss. Takes a second shot for a. That's on that one. It's definitely gonna miss.
Ding ding ding.
Can't really do anything from a distance, so he's gonna chill.
Okay. All of that. The harpy within says, "Intruders! Intruders!" Kaya.
Gonna shoot at her. The 21.
That does hit.
And she takes 7 points of damage.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
And if you so desired, Kaya, you could use, if you weren't going to, you could do bonus action steady aim, which would give you advantage on the roll, and therefore would have given you a sneak. But I'll let you do it if you want to rogue here.
That's not one of my features, though, is it?
Yeah. It's a rogue feature.
It's one of the bonus features from Tasha's that they added.
So it might not have been in your character sheet if you didn't hit the right thing.
Yeah, you gotta click the right buttons for it to show up on your character sheet.
Okay.
You definitely have it. So go ahead and use it.
Okay. Is there a way I can add it so I know for the future?
Yeah, I'll help you with that after.
Okay.
Yes.
So with the sneak attack, that's an additional 8.
Okay. So they basically, did that because of your experience with a certain GM you talked to me about before, with like, oh no, you're not hidden, or no, you don't have this, or whatever. When they're just like, if they have advantage on the roll, here, rogues, stand still and get advantage on the roll. Like, it was a very clear, like, to help rogues get sneak attack more often, because people weren't ruling it. So it's kind of funny. I feel like it was a reactionary ability.
Okay.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Or,
Thanks.
okay. Hesperia.
I'm gonna try again. Toll of the Dead, Wisdom 15. As she'll just say, now you decide to be on pitch.
That is a 13.
Okay, for 16 necrotic,
Oof.
and that'll end her turn.
All right. She withers and dies. So, what all of you doing? I could go in order, but you can tell me to be Eidolon, but I mean, there's nothing trying to attack her at all right now.
What are the soldiers doing?
They are whistleblowing and definitely like, they weren't like right there, but you hear movement, and you also hear like high pitched whistle above all others. And specifically, Kaya and Nico really hits your ears as you realize there's a tone of dragons.
Oh, shit, they're calling to Dragon Rider.
Can I find somewhere to hide?
Certainly.
I would like to hide.
I mean, you just want to hide out into the ruins places.
I think. Should we rush forward on while they're disorganized, or?
I mean, you can try to rush into the building. It's kind of what you want.
Sorry, Matt. That question was not to you. I apologize. I'm asking my party. What do you, like? Should we rush in now that they're in a chaos, or do we want to wait for them to group up?
Rush in.
Close quarters.
Let's do it then.
In we go.
Maybe the dragon can't breathe whatever breath it has through the domed ceiling. We're less likely to. Sorry,
Just got
Matt, we've
rebuilt.
decided we're going to rush in.
Okay, so all right, coming up here. I think your movements here. So you'd be rushing into the courtyard or an obvious guard tower. I'm assuming you're not rushing to the obvious guard tower.
Yeah, we wouldn't rush
All right.
to the obvious guard tower for sure.
No.
Okay. All right. So you push in, and the library's courtyard is an impressive open space. At the center is another six-armed statue, with its head covered by a heavy cloth. Next to the statue is an ornate fountain that has seen better days. The mechanism that filled it has long since broken down, and the basin excuse me,
Bless you.
has run dry. Just as you move in, you see appears to be a captain, 6 soldiers, and a Geigen doing push-ups, who immediately like stop and look at you. There's a moment where and we were in there for tonight.
Quick, get them while they're prone!
That's what I was thinking. They look surprised, despite the whistling.
Yeah, about to say there was an alarm. I can't give you a surprise.
I was going to say, quick, intruders down the hallway.
All right. With that, we will done. Thank you so much.
Good night, everyone.
Good night, guys.
Tonight.
Good night.